you want to start reading but you can't figure out a book? Do you want to start reading but you can't cause boring? Are you excited to make 2023 your peak and be the woman of your dreams? Then you're at the right place because we fix everything. Just kidding. I can't even fix myself. Hi everyone, welcome to my fort. When I made this fort this morning, I did not account for the fact that there will be this road outside, so there will be some noise and birds. I don't know why birds are treating this as a nest. I think you must read these 5 books, and you might have read some of these books. These kind of like pretty famous. I really want these books to be read by people because they will really help you. The first book is The Psychology of Money. The first thing is that I recommend this book to everyone because it's just written in such an interesting way. It has amazing examples and the writer has written it beautifully. Also in my last giveaway, I gave these books to so many people. You know what? You deserve this book. So coming to this book, so this book is not a get rich Ponzi scheme, Lakshmi chit fund kind of thing. It's nothing like that. This book has one thing which it helped me understand, that not everyone has the same relationship with money. Everyone is born in a different time, and that really affects their mindset with money. And also it stressed on one thing, good old thing, which is save money. It's truly said like you only have the money which you have with yourself, and it has so many points. Like I cannot recommend you more. Every chapter, the many chapters, and the author has also given real life examples, and it's just written in such a nice way. It's not a very thick book, so you can read it quickly or you can take your sweet time. Anyways, let's move on to the next book. This is my current read. I've been reading this book since I think months now, because I just don't want to finish. It's a nice book. One thing which I really want to share from you all from this book is that it taught me that why we get attached to sadness or toxicity, or if you're in a relationship and it's not working, it's toxic, but you still stay to that. I know you all relate to that, right? We crave comfort, so our brains are not meant to reach us our full potential. Our brains are meant to keep us comfortable. So if you are used to that toxicity and everyday fighting with your partner, then you don't want to do that, because your brain finds comfort in that thing and it will crave comfort. How it's jokingly said that when you are in a happy healthy relationship, you miss the abuse, you miss the toxicity, and you miss the fighting and the constant all consuming thing. I miss it, but I don't want it back. The reason, it's comfort basically. That thought, that thing, just a mindset shift. You just have to do things that are good for you, and you just have to keep doing until you are comfortable with them, and then your brain will crave those things. It's really hot, guys, and I'm in a blanket. I really wanted to have a blanket for theme, and it was working happily in the morning, but it's 9 a.m. now and it's kind of hot. Next book is The Miracle Morning. I read this book in 2021, I think, and this is like the Friends of the TV series. When you start watching TV series, you watch Friends for. So when you start the self-help journey, The Miracle Morning is the first book, and first thing is that author has written interesting way. So all the books which I'll mention today, the writing interesting, the book is interesting, it's not boring. So even if you're not that person who wakes up early, he talks about how it will change our life. This thing called savers, silence, affirmation, visualization. I don't remember everything, but reading, scribbling, all of that. So I have 1 hour for you every morning. It will change your life. And if you have an overthinking mind, you're constantly overthinking, this really helps. The scribbling thing, I cannot stress more. I read it somewhere else it was called Morning Pages there, but it really helps. So one thing I want to share with you all is that I am starting a reading journal. Bullet journal is a must for me, but reading journal will help me keep a collection of things which I want to remember from a book. There are some quotes which you want to remember and which you think will help you, and it's just journaling. So anything with the journal at the end, I like that. So The Miracle Morning, you guys, read it. And so The Defining Decade is written by a psychotherapist, I want to say. I don't know, she was someone in that area, but she gives real life stories of her clients with examples. So first thing is that I hated this book. When I started reading it, I was like, this is so American, I can't relate to this at all. I'm not American, I cannot relate to this at all, because I think there's a drug problem or something. I don't have that problem. Good for me. As I went on reading it, I started loving this book. This is a must read, guys. It tells you the harsh reality that 40 is not the new 20. Like I used to be the one who say, oh, 40 is the new 20, and I kind of believe in it, but kind of not. Like one thing is that don't waste your 20s. Like I'm not saying like, oh my god, grind, hustle like 24/7. I'm not that person. I am the worst example of that. But it says how you can make use of your 20s, and so that your life could be easier in the future, such that like you're not dating a jerk when you're 28 and you might end up marrying a jerk. So if you date seriously and think about your career seriously, don't just be in the teen phase. I know we all want to still be teen. I don't know, I still feel I'm 19 and 26. It's sad. It's not sad though, but it is kind of sad. The Defining Decade is a great book. One story which I really liked was, there was this girl, you know, if you have a job you will understand this pain. First job is always so scary, we are so anxious, and this girl used to call her mom and rant to her, and she used her mom as a support system, which is not wrong. But the person who wrote this book, she suggested that instead of calling your mom, just deal it with yourself. Like you're stressed, whatever you have, problems you have, just deal it with yourself. And I think that is such great advice. You might have the best support system, best friends, best boyfriend, family, you might have it all, but if you can't learn it to deal with it with yourself, you don't have to follow like everything, just pick what works for you. She also says like to have children early, because you know, like eggs and stuff like that, whatever in our bodies. But yeah, I can't get married early, guys. No, I'm 26 now, and you can't, like I can't. Sorry mom. So, the last book which I will suggest you is Steal Like an Artist. It's a quick read and it's beautiful. Like I love this book. You know, every book, they should create every book like this. Look at the pages. Like I actually read this book when I was living in that PG. It was a rainy day. I went down to a cafe. I was drinking coffee. It was raining and I was reading this book. Sweet days. Not really sweet. I hated living that PG. And you will really feel motivated as someone who is who likes to be creative and enjoys it. The thing is that this person says that nothing is original. Like nothing is original. New ideas are amalgamation of, you know, old ideas. And, like it's okay to get inspired, because sometimes we are so stuck in the originality that we don't even start creating. And also like this book is great. I really want to read it now. Build an online community, like have online friends and have a boring life. Now what a boring life means, like have a routine and don't like have drama in your life, because if you have drama in life, you won't get time to work or, you know, be creative. And when you have a dramatic life, you know, you have dramatic friends, and now you have like nothing in life, you kind of miss living not a boring life. But anyways, I like being drama free now. Yeah, I love that now. Quit picking fights and go make something. Like go and create something instead of fighting online. It is one of those books which you will want to go back when you are in like a creative slump or something like that. So I really recommend it. I think this person has written one more book, Show Your Work. I'll just buy that book. It's 600 on Amazon, so I'm waiting for it to get cheaper, then I'll buy it. If you rip off 100 people, everyone will say you are so original. See, that's why I love Austin. The things he said. It was it for the video. I'll see you next Sunday at 9 AM. Maybe not in a blanket fort now because it's really hot. And yeah, bye. Love you all.